All right, what's up, everyone? This is Mr. Solano. We're going to be doing this lesson today on simplifying expressions or combining like terms. So make sure you have this paper. Now, if you haven't done so, make sure you get a headphone and plug that in so you can watch the video. All right, so I'll use blue here. So today, you're going to take these notes, and I think you can glue it in after. So ask for glue after. But we're going to start with expressions. If you notice, expressions have a number, and then it's matched with a letter, and then there's one of these numbers with no letter, okay? And that's called a constant. So it says an algebraic expression consists of adding and subtracting all right, sorry, I have to use this pen over here. So you're adding and subtracting, these are D's, numbers and variables. Expressions do not contain an equal sign, okay? So there's no equal sign on expressions. E, Q, equal signs. Now we're going to look at terms. Now terms are the number and the letter, or just a number. But usually they're separated by adding and subtracting. Subtracting. Okay. Oh, ing. I run out of space over here. All right, and then we need to know a variable is an unknown value that is represented by a letter. Okay. Next is the coefficient. Now the coefficient is the number in front of the letter. So it's the value in front of the variable. Remember, variable is letter, okay? It's the same thing, variable and letter. All right, let's do the constant. Now the constant is a term with no letter, right? No letter, right? So that could be like, it says number 8. There's no letter in front of it. Now the next rule is like terms have the same variable and exponent. Okay. Now you'll need to know this later on, but pretty much they have the same letter. So in this case, there's 6x and 8x. Both of them look the same. And so you can combine it. Now it says expressions can be simplified by combining like terms. So combining like terms. This is a G. G. All right, I'm going to erase all this. Let's move up. All right. You can also pause the video at any time so you can catch up. All right, number 1, identify the parts of the expression 9x plus 8.1y minus 10. So we need to know the terms. So the terms are 9x, 8.1y, and negative 10. Okay. All right, what are the variables? We have an x and a y. What are the coefficients? Now remember, the coefficient is the number in front of the letter. So we have 9 and 8.1. And then what are the constants? Now the constants are the one without a letter, okay? All right, so let's answer some of these questions. Number 2, it says, are the terms below like or unlike? Okay, we're going to write unlike and explain. And we know this because look, there's a 2 here, but there's no 2 there, right? So it's unlike. Even though it has the 5 and an x, one of them have a square root of 2 on the top. Okay, let's do number 3. It says, are the terms below like or unlike? And we're going to say like because they have the number, right, 80, and letter D. This one is -2 and D. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. So this one says simplify the expression. Okay, so when you simplify it, you're going to keep on doing the work until it can no longer be done. And what you have to know is that you have to start with the variables first. So this is 2y, and this is positive 4y. Now, if you don't know, this is an imaginary positive sign, okay? But you should know that. So let's take that there. All right, so we need to do the y's first. So this is what combining like terms are. So it's 2y plus 4y is 6y. And then let's do the constants, which is -6 minus 8. Now I know you can do this in your head, but I would like for you to use the calculator just to make sure. I'm going to pull the calculator up here. You're going to put -6 minus 8 is -14. Okay. And that's how you simplify the expression, or combining like terms. Now we can't do 6y minus 14, right? Because this is a constant, or this is a variable. And there's no variable here, right? It's empty. Right? Empty. This is empty. All right, let's do 5 and 6. Now this one gets tricky because there's an m, but there's no number. So you always have to put a 1 if there's no number. Okay. Then it's easier to do the math. So we're going to combine our m's first. And when you do variables, you do it in order. Okay. Now remember, this is a positive 1. All right, so let's do this one. So you got 1 plus 1 is 2m. And make sure you put the letter, okay? You got to put the letter with it. And the next one is going to be -8n plus 8n. Now you put this in the calculator. -8 plus 8 is 0, okay? Plus 0. Okay, and then we'll do the last one, and then we should be good. And then you can try the worksheet on your own. All right, let's do this one. So this one is, we have 3 y's here. We have this one, and now there's no number in front of this one, so we put a 1. And what you want to do is start combining the y's. Okay, so get your calculator. First one here is 5.5 plus 9.1 minus 1, 13.6. And make sure you have the y here. 6. Now we're going to do the constants here. -4.4 plus 15. So again, get the calculator out. -4.4 plus 15. Okay, 10.6. Plus 10.6. All right, so paste these notes in your composition book and then get the work for today. Okay, and it's combining like terms. All right, I'll see you on Monday.